Let's talk about Kratky Hydroponics. Kratky Hydroponics, there's tons of videos out there about Kratky Hydroponics. It's a non-circulating hydroponic method. But not a lot about using it in a commercial setting. So this here is a piece of a commercial lettuce raft for a deep water culture system. And it's got a square hole. It's got a little pocket on the back that lets a little bit of air in there. And this just floats on top of the water. These would be great for Kratky, but unfortunately, you can't get them in small quantities. So you end up having to do the DIY thing. And DIY, you know, the pink Owens Corning Home Depot foam, and net cups. You know, put the 2-inch holes in there, put the net cups in, yada yada, and that's kind of a pain in the butt because these need to be cleaned all the time because the roots get stuck in them, and I don't know. It works. There's other solutions out there like grow grips, which are little foam things that go in and they kind of hold the plant. But we live in an age of additive manufacturing where you can 3D print stuff. So I came up with this. It's just a little plug. Fits in the hole. Round hole that you can cut with a hole saw on your drill, and gives you a square hole. Backside gives you the same little air gap, the little recess in there for the air gap. Now you can move to the next level. You can get yourself some Oasis Grow Cubes. These are great. They fit in a 10 by 20 flat. Or you can get these things. These are iHort plugs. There's a couple other companies that make them. It's basically coconut core bound together with a polymer, and they fit in a cell tray. And then that goes into your 10 by 20 flat. So you got all kinds of cool methods for starting your plants. Got a nice method here for planting them. So you get your little 3D printed plugs. They fit in the holes. The roots grow down the bottom. The little plug fits in there from the Oasis Cube. And just like the Kratky system, your roots start growing. We start this system with the water up to the top of this lip in here. And then this raft just sits on that lip, and we kind of hold it in with a bungee cord so that the wind doesn't blow it around. And that gives you your basic Kratky setup. So the 3D printing has really made a difference in all of this. I mean, this is great. Way better than the net cups, a lot cleaner, easier to deal with, way easier to plant in these little cubes. Overall, I'm really liking the possibility of this. I'm hoping to be expanding some more and adding some more trays. This is just a regular flood and drain tray that you can get from a hydroponic supplier. And they work great. I got little shallow ones back there. They work pretty good as long as the crops are really short term. And then these are the deeper ones, and they tend to work good too. And we're going to be doing some experimenting. I have a 4 foot by 8 foot one of these. I'm going to build a new table, and we're going to put it it up over here at some point and look at doing some other things on a little bit larger scale. But that's kind of what I'm doing with Kratky at the moment. Kind of excited where it's going, and hope to show you some more stuff in the future.